Hi everyone, it's Miss Hilary from Pre-K New Kensington Room 11, and today I'm going to talk to you a little bit about a recipe and how we read a recipe and how we gather materials for a recipe. So the first thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to look at our recipe here, and it's a little bit hard for you to see at home, so I also wrote some of the directions on a board up here. But the first thing that it wants me to do is to wash my hands because we are about to eat or create something that we're going to eat. So the first most important thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to wash my hands and I'm going to clean my area where I'm going to create this recipe. So I will be right back after I go wash my hands. Okay, friends, I'm back. I went into the bathroom and I scrubbed my hands for at least 20 seconds. So I put the soap on my hands, I put the water on, and I sang happy birthday because happy birthday is about 20 seconds long. So I sang happy birthday to you, happy birthday to you, happy birthday, dear friends, happy birthday to you. And then I made sure I got in between and on tops and bottoms, and then I dried my hands really well. When I was there, I also realized that I'm about to cook or make food on my surface. So I got some soap and water in a spray bottle, and I got a paper towel to clean my area before I cook. So I'm going to spray a couple times, and then I'm going to wipe off the area where I'm about to cook my snack. Make sure it's nice and clean and that there aren't any germs on it. And the next important part about a recipe is the ingredients. And I have a couple different options here for ingredients because sometimes you might go to cook a recipe and you're missing something. You might have to use something else. So what I brought was the first ingredient, which is also part of the grain food group. It said that I needed crackers. Well, there are lots of different types of crackers. We have circle crackers. So I have a circle cracker. There are rectangle crackers, and there are square crackers. And you might even find that sometimes there's butterfly shapes. There's different types of crackers. So on my plate, I have 3 different crackers to create my cracker face snack, which is what we're making today. It also says that I need cream cheese. So cream cheese is on my ingredients list. And I put a little bit of cream cheese on my plate. And it says that I need, cream cheese is also healthy food, but it's in the dairy food group. And then it says that I need raisins. So I have a box of raisins to add to my snack. And the last item that I need is shredded cheese. Now, if you don't have shredded cheese, this would also work with string cheese. Or any type of cheese you want. You can add different things to your cracker to make hair, to make different faces. But today we're just going to use these 4 things. We're going to use crackers, we're going to use cream cheese, we're going to use raisins, and we're going to use the shredded cheese or the string cheese. And then I wrote down our 4 steps for our recipe because we need to make sure we read that. The first step for my cracker based snack is to spread the cream cheese onto the cracker. So what I'm going to use to spread my cream cheese today is a spoon. You can use a plastic butter knife, but make sure that you have help if you're using something that could be sharp. So the first thing I'm going to do is I am going to spread some cream cheese onto my cracker. I'm going to use the circle first. So I'm going to spread. Now you can either hold it in your hand or you can put it on your plate to spread it, whatever is easiest for you. I'm going to hold mine in my hand. I'm going to spread the cream cheese all over my cracker. And then once I'm done with that, I'm going to look at my recipe again. And it says, then, which is another common word used in a recipe, use raisins to add eyes to my cracker. Now, how many eyes would you add to your cracker? I'm going to add 2 because I have 2 eyes. So I'm going to open up my raisins and count out 2 eyes for my cracker. 1 and 2. And I'm going to put my 2 eyes right there on my snack. There are 2 eyes. And then I'm going to look back at my recipe again. It says, next, use a piece of cheese to give your cracker a mouth. So I am going to select a piece of cheese from my plate, and I'm going to put it on my cracker. Now, I have to think about this for a minute because I wonder what kind of a mouth I want my cracker to have. Is my cracker going to be happy? If he's going to be happy, I might try to make, my piece of cheese broke. So I'm going to pick a different piece of cheese and I'm going to make a smile. Uh-oh, my eye fell off. That happens sometimes, and if we have a hard time, we just keep trying. So my cracker has sort of a smile on his face. But maybe I'm not feeling so happy right now and I want to make a sad face on my cracker. That would be okay too. You can make it whatever. There's a little sad cracker. So whatever you want your cracker to look like. And now if you're still hungry, you can make some more, but the final recipe or final step in a recipe says finally eat and enjoy your cracker. So I would take a bite of my cracker and see what it tastes like. Pretty good. My belly's still a little bit hungry, so I am going to make another cracker. You can change it a little bit. So this time, I'm thinking I might make my square cracker into I think I might make a spider out of my square cracker. So I'm going to first spread my cream cheese, just like, uh-oh, my cracker broke, but you know what, that's okay. I can put it on my plate, and I can use the cream cheese to patch the crack. And it's still okay. It'll still be okay. Sometimes things break, but it just all goes into our belly. And so this time I have my square, oh my goodness, I have everything sliding on my plate. I have my square cracker, and then the next step was to use raisins to add eyes to my cracker. Well, you know what? My spider is going to have 8 eyes because spiders have 8. So I'm going to count 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I'm going to put 8 eyes on my spider cracker. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So my spider has 8 eyes. Next, it says it says use a piece of cheese to give your cracker a mouth. So I'm going to make my spider. He's going to be happy. Happy little spider. See in there? And then finally, eat and enjoy that snack. Now I'm going to take a bite of them. I can taste a little bit of sweet raisins, a little bit of cheese, and the cream cheese is sort of in between sweet and a little bit more of like a sour flavor. And then the cracker is salty. And for my last cracker, I'm going to use the rectangle. You can turn it this way or this way. But, uh-oh, I'm all out of cheese. I'm all out of the string or the shredded cheese. So I am going to use my rectangle cracker. And first I'm going to spread the cream cheese onto my cracker. Spread it on there. I'm going to be really careful this time because I cracked my cracker the last time and that made me kind of sad. So I'm going to try really hard this time to take my time. Spread my cheese. Then I'm going to use raisins to add my eyes. This time I'm going to use 2 eyes again. I'm going to make myself. I have 2 eyes. So I'm going to put 2 eyes. I'm going to make my cracker go this way. 1, 2. But I'm all out of my shredded cheese. So I am going to use the string cheese that I have here. Open it up. Peel off a piece. And I only want it to have a little mouth. So I'm going to break a little piece off of the cheese. And I'm going to make a little mouth on him. You look really closely, you can see the mouth. Or it's a she, it's me. So there's my little smile there. Okay, and then after I'm done, I'm going to think about what I made. So I used crackers, which were part of the grain food group. I used cream cheese, which was part of the dairy food group. And then I used raisins, which are, does anyone know what a raisin is? Those are dried up grapes. So if you look on the box, you can see the grapes, and then they dry out in the sun. And then finally, I used 2 different types of cheese, and they are both part of the dairy food group. And now I'm going to go and enjoy my snack. And then, like I said before, you might be able to add different things next time, but we always want to try to choose healthy options. So maybe use grapes for eyes or blueberries. You could maybe use bananas. Anything that you have at your house that would be a healthy option is the best option for a treat. Thank you. Bye.